Hey, look what we're playing finally. It was foretold.
Weird.
The long prophesied Dudrong Button Raiders of the Broken Planet playthrough. Which I guess is
This was in the Bible, part 4.
part 4. The re-resurrectioning.
That's the one after the Old Testament, New Testament, Book of Mormon, then part 4.
Yeah, part 4 is after the
They
Book of
changed the
Mormon.
naming scheme.
You know how, like, toiletries and, like, bathroom stuff, like deodorants and shampoos, they got all these names, like, you know, Refresh and, like, Mountain
And then
Mist.
Gorge, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Trust me. I looked at my my face wash today. I was like, because I just bought it because it was cheap and it was just the generic. And if you're looking at the generic, you're like, you visualize what it's the knockoff of. You don't visualize what it actually has in its title and like any of the stuff on the actual label. It's like, this looks similar to that. It's nearby and it's cheap. Well, I just now looked at it. And it's called Morning Burst Facial Cleanse.
Oh.
Like, Morning Burst is not specific enough.
I feel threatened
That could mean
by
anything.
my face wash.
And Morning Burst is right next to the word facial, like crammed right next to it. And it's like...
They all know what's going on.
And I like to think there's a guy that they're like, come up with a name for the generic, and they're like, it really doesn't matter. Maybe just make it sound kind of similar to something else. And they're just having a grand old time with it because they're not worrying about like, you know, trying to come up with something good, just something close that won't get them in trouble with copyright. And then I remembered there was like, so have you heard of this grocery store called Food Lion?
Yes.
Okay, like I remember there was a couple of them in Georgia. I don't know if they were ever close to me, but there's a ton in like East Tennessee, which is where I was when I was a little kid, and they've gone them in Chattanooga. They have the best generic cereal names. One of them was called Pirate Booty. Another one is called
I want some pirate booty for breakfast.
yeah. Another one, and I saw it, and like me and my older brother were just like, is that anything like, I don't know, like a butt pirate? But there was another one that was rainbow holes. I'm not even joking. It was Fruit Loops, and it was rainbow holes.
Hey kids, you want some rainbow holes?
I'm pretty sure the Pirate's Booty was a generic of Lucky Charms, because they're like, leprechaun, pirate. They both got treasure. Hang on, well, let me blame the game for my mistakes real quick. Like, don't worry about it.
This sounds about right.
I didn't ask to be held accountable, Jan. I asked to be supported.
I never asked for this.
I asked for support, not to be held accountable for my actions. Oh, elevators.
Those are
That was
two
fast.
vastly different things.
Yeah, don't get them confused. Judas. We keep losing people because of stupid reasons. Especially me. The stupid reason being that I forgot what I was doing.
You're pretty stupid.
Okay. Can I really feel insulted when the insult comes from someone who does that? Jan, take my gun. Jan, take my gun. I don't want the gun.
Wait, do it again.
I
Do
am
it
not
again.
worthy.
This shit again.
He's actually playing pretty smart.
Unlike a certain other person on our team.
Yeah. Are you talking about me? Because to be fair, you could be talking about the
No.
person. Okay. I immediately internalized what you
You're
were
doing-
saying.
Other than dying a lot, you're fine.
And I just died as that was
Of
happening.
course you did.
It's like, could he be talking about me? He could be talking about me. Is it not the comedian's job to make the people laugh? Or is it the people's job to laugh at the comedian?
Whoa.
Jan, we getting philosophical up in here tonight. I don't know if you was prepared for that, but you're here now. You're a part of it. God, a low blow. I hate it when they're too low.
I could do with a low blow right now.
I could deal with a real high blow, if you know what I mean. It's when you get up on a ladder and the person like gets up on their tippy toes.
Oh no.
Or,
A low blow, how about a high suck?
oh wow, Jan, you're almost up to my level. You played this a lot without me.
Oh, thanks. Well, I had to catch up.
Yeah.
Also, I've just been trying to get Hans's weapon. I've played that one mission so many times.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You want to know where every pixel on Short Fused is?
Where every pixel is?
Hey, Ruski.
Is
Yeah,
that how that
they're all
works?
on my screen.
What exactly does he say?
They were on the screen, but now they're burned into my retinas.
First person I tried to recruit.
I was trying to
Combat training and skills are
describe to people how these cutscenes were, because there's something that's weird about them. It's because it doesn't stop cutting to different angles, and the camera never holds still. It reminds me of a Zack Snyder movie.
It's like an indie film.
Oh,
Oh, or that.
well, both of them are true. It's just a difference in budget.
Is there much of a difference between the two?
There's not a... Like, indie films are like that because they kind of don't know what they're doing, but Zack Snyder movies are like that because he doesn't know what he's doing. I really didn't want to play Eric, because you get
Understandable. Have a nice day.
you just get shot in this one.
Do y'all like old memes?
I mean,
No?
I like
Oh.
old memes when they're good ones. Everything's being taken from me. My Aleph, my kills, my dignity. Ha! I
Oh, and
stole
then you
that
take
one!
mine. Jerk.
I have become my former enemy.
Everything you hate.
Everything I hate, I have now become. And it feels great. I'm like a fireman.
You're like a fire starter man.
An arsonist?
Arsonist.
Arse.
Ist.
Tear down this wall.
Yes, Andrew Jackson.
The famous, it was his line, the famous Andrew Jackson line. You know, the guy on the penny. Because he's worthless.
Who invented the kite?
This has always really gotten on my nerves. But how come when, like in every shooter, if a bad guy's on a turret, he never overheats, he never runs out of ammo. Like, at least when they use the regular guns, you see them reload. But, like, even in, like, Halo and, like, you know, other established games, like, considered the greats, Half-Life and all that. Like, if someone's on a turret, they just don't have to slow down or reload ever. It's an annoying trope, and I want it over with. It's unacceptable. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Whew!
Oh,
Saved by the bell again.
oh, I didn't like that. It's a good thing they just stop existing when we close the elevator doors.
Yeah. That's good. You just gotta believe in yourself. That's all it takes.
Why didn't I know? You never told me this. Why weren't you my father figure? I thought this game was hard. But it looks like it was us that was hard. Ooh, level 29. Hey, Tim. Guess who's at your level?
I'm sure that's indication of pure skill.
It's not.
Look, Jan, your favorite mission!
Oh boy. You want to know all of the enemies' names? I'm working on learning their birthdays.
I like how they actually name all the enemies, like they all have their own names.
Yeah.
Yay, they accepted! We get to play it, Jan!
Hobby.
Oh, Hobie? What does that mean? Is
I was
that
gonna say oh boy, but
is that
I was not.
Is it a shorthand for hobo? Old Hobie over there.
It's not even a. Is it really a shorthand? It's one letter shorter, maybe.
You actually just changed one of the letters. You just wanted a pet version of hobo. Who voted to watch the scene? Fellas, we ain't got all day. We on a schedule.
Some of us are recording.
Yeah.
How inconsiderate.
Some of us are playing this for reasons other than just having a good time. Thank you very much.
I'm not having a good time.
I would rather do anything else right now. I'm gonna go see Infinity War tonight. This is basically just keeping me alive until that event happens.
This will come out around the time Infinity War comes out on DVD.
Who has the bomb? Oh, okay. You're going to get the bomb. I'll defend you.
He just dropped it.
I'll go find a high spot and just kind of poke at people.
Thank you. Find a high spot. Where are you going, Colorado?
It's funny. There's two levels to the joke. One of them is there's a really high sea
It's
level.
geographic. The other is drug related.
He's right. He got the whole story
I couldn't
out.
wait for you to explain it.
I was not only trying to give you the long version, but I was the long version. Saboteur.
You sabotage.
Wow, it's a perfect rendition. It's like the Beastie Boys were alive and well in the room with us.
I am one of the Beastie Boy. I am the arm of the Voltron known as Beastie Boy.
Okay, it's stupid, but hear me out.
I'd really rather not.
It probably won't happen. But I think we should build a Voltron using the Beastie Boys' body parts. And to create...
I've got most of them already.
We must create the Beastie Boy. I need to find someone to give a nice true fisting to so I can get me some ammo. You know, the good thing about English is one word can mean many different things. And you can simply say I didn't mean it that way. And you get it's free.
You get away with anything.
Yeah, it's like, no, I meant this version
I
of
fucked
that
a
word.
chicken. I didn't mean it that way.
No, I meant it in the other way that you can mean it.
It was a fucking most foul. And that's an example of a word meaning several things.
Yeah.
See? I was being educational while talking about fucking chickens.
I mean, how could you not? I think everyone's gonna learn something new in that scenario.
They might even learn something new about themselves.
Or simply have their previous suspicions confirmed.
I've always wondered, would I be okay with a friend of mine fucking a chicken? Now I know. I won't tell you the answer to it, but I know.
Or I just always wondered, I wonder what many different shenanigans Jan gets up to in his free time. I've now had that question answered.
Unfortunately.
And I'm glad I never asked it. I was able to live in a better world for just a little bit longer. I wouldn't trade that for the world. Man, this is a walk in a park.
Yeah, not even a difficult park.
Not even a dangerous park that's like full of particularly resistant neighborhood people. You know the kind.
Whoa.
Like when you're like,
Whoa.
hey, I'm just trying to walk my dog. And they're like, this is a police station.
Take a poop. Good boy.
You're the best dog.
Shitting on everything in police stations. It's amazing how he projects it.
I have trained and bred him well. I have created a new breed. The dreaded police.
I call it a shit you. I shit you not.
I'd really like to find some kind of health buff for Herrick, because he cannot take a hit, man.
Yeah, Hitman.
That's a great series.
Yeah, especially the movies. Remember those? Starring Mariah Carey or someone else?
Mine! Ha ha!
Ruth?
I'm a good teammate. I save my friends from certain doom, and I take all the ammo. This is what a good team player.
Then they don't have to worry about carrying that weight.
That's what a good team player in Raiders looks like. Is me. You can do it, Jan. Your old pal Herrick believes in you.
Alright, I've got enough. I'm Max.
Hi, Max. Where did you put Jan?
I ate him whole. Unhinged my jaw like a snake. It's terrifying.
Nice. You sound just like him.
Yeah, that's one of the things that happens when you eat a human whole. Eat a human whole.
That's what happens when you eat a Jan hole. You become one of Jan. Hey, I'm doing a fine job. There's barely anyone here. Hardly anyone shooting at us. You guys are getting the Aleph. Yeah, we're like a family, a well-oiled machine.
A well-oiled family.
A well-oiled family. You know, like back in the days
When you had to oil your families to make them work.
y'all hear that space whale? Check out that space whale. Speaking of having all of the momentum killed by a suddenly really frustrating team, you guys should tune in next time. Maybe look some a surprise. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we play this again. Maybe we won't ever play it again.
Maybe you'll play with us, person watching this.
Perhaps.
Jump on. I play sometimes.
I've played video games, and you can't prove that I haven't.
That's a damn lie.
Says the best witness I would have. He's a liar. God, that was stupid.